This sucks. Come on. What is that? So after doing 2 drawing challenge videos, the first one being 5-minute drawing where I just drew a phrase as fast as I could in 5 minutes.
Undo.
And the second time I did it with just 1 word in 5 minutes, and then I extended it to 15 minutes after that to see if I could make it even better. I discovered that a lot of the drawing challenge videos on YouTube do it a different way. They start out doing something with more time, and then they try to recreate it in a shorter amount of time. It seems a little weird to me, but I thought, hey, you know what? Let's try something new. Let's do it for this video. And because it's Tuesday and I need things to alliteration, is that the word? I was thinking we'll do 20-minute Tuesday where I am going to draw an animal, because in the last video I said I was going to do an animal this time. And then I'll do it in 20 minutes, and then I'll try to redo it in... Is 20 minutes too long? Then we'll do 10 minutes, and then 2 minutes, and see what happens when I try to recreate it in those short amount of times. So I said I was going to take suggestions from the audience. So many of you left amazing suggestions for animals to draw, and I wanted to draw all of them. But then something happened in the news that just took me by surprise, and I had to draw it. In Connecticut, which happens to be where I live, a 3-foot-long iguana named Oogie Boogie. I think because its name is Oogie Boogie is reason enough. But anyway, it escaped. It's on the loose, and I gotta draw Oogie Boogie. So I can't not draw the name as part of it. So my plan is to draw Oogie Boogie and the lettering for Oogie Boogie in 20 minutes. See how good we can do it. I'm a little apprehensive because the picture here doesn't really show me that much, and I don't really have a understanding of iguanas, but you know, my style's loose and playful anyway, so we're gonna try to make it work. Let's try to make this less stressful, because 20 minutes seems like a reasonable amount of time, right? Some iced coffee here. You ready to oogie boogie? Boogie? Oogie boogie? Oogie boogie? You ready to oogie boogie? Oogie boogie? Oogie boogie? Oogie boogie. I don't know. We'll start the timer. I think I'm going to be able to not be stressed because I feel like 20 minutes is infinity time. Okay, so, all right, what did iguanas look like? So, you know, I got to stylize it. I'm thinking like the eyes on like the opposite sides of the head. If you notice here, he's got this like kind of a silly grin, it looks like there. So I think I'm gonna exaggerate that, maybe put like cheek lines and then just sort of have this come in over here. And then maybe like the nostril things. And then it's like the eyes are sort of bulging, and then maybe like the head sort of divots down. And then there's like spike things. I'm gonna put eyes over there to make it lizard-like. I know this doesn't look like that, but you know, I'm making it my style. And this is maybe what an iguana looks like. But it looks like he's got like squinty eyes, so I feel like we gotta do that. That helps, I guess. Kind of want the eyes to be bigger. I think when we do the body, it'll help. Let's make this a little bit smaller so we can think about the whole composition here. And then I kind of, maybe Oogie Boogie is like climbing on the lettering or something like that. So maybe I'll make a new layer and try to like do some of that. So maybe it's like, oh, maybe we can have it like coming down as like a slant or something. What does the body look like? Oogie, and then I guess it's like pull this down a little bit. And then maybe it comes up, just trying to make it, I don't know, something that he can be climbing on a little bit. Maybe that proportionally the head should be bigger in the composition. And then maybe it's like, do something like, oops. What are their claws look? I guess they're just like long fingers. So maybe it's like the claw, is that what they call it? Not really a hand wrapping around it. Oh, he's got that thing hanging from his chin. Maybe we can have that loop up like, I don't know. Maybe this arm can come in here on this one, on the O. And then it kind of looks like a bulbous body. Is that a thing that iguanas have? Or maybe Oogie Boogie's a little chonky. So maybe that's the back, and then maybe we could do like the other, like a leg like that. And then what about the tail? Oh, the tail is super long. Maybe we can have it like, oh, clipping messed. What if it's like coming around the corner here and then just busting through the counter of the bee? Could be pretty neat, maybe. And I guess I would need to have those little like spiky things on it. It was pretty messy, but that's okay. That's the process. It's always messy, even if it's not a quick challenge. We're just trying to figure out the composition. Okay, how are we doing on time? We got a lot of time left. Okay, so let's merge this all together and see if we can turn it into something a little bit better. So I'm gonna move this to the center a little bit, make a new layer, turn up my smoothing, so I'm gonna get a little bit tighter now. And I'm gonna try to fix this face up. I think I want bigger eyes to just give it a little bit more character. That's kind of how I like to do things anyway. And then I think these nostril things are kind of good. I'll pull those in. Erase some of that out. Okay. And then I like these like, I don't know what to call them. Just sort of like the eye. Seems like it's like bulging out of the head shape. I think the smile is a good move. It's like a really wide smile, kind of silly. And then pull the rest of that mouth in. I think we need to do something in the front to just make it a little bit more lizardy, like maybe come into a point a little bit. Like maybe, yeah, I think that's okay. And then got little spikes. And we'll do some little scales or something. And then these squinty eyes. Maybe they're a little bit different, like maybe this one's not as squinty. Okay. What is that thing? Just sort of like a flap. Just go like that. I don't know. Okay, so let's get these Oogie Boogie letters in. And then this, I think it's fine for the most part. And then this one comes over here. Pull that little jobber in there. And then what are their, those are just like normal arms. Just do that. Get it. Oogie, get the G in here. How we doing? 6 minutes, okay. And then, so this leg in the back, I think, oh, look at that back foot. Oh, it needs to be a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna keep these like stylized. Maybe the back ones are a little bit bigger. Pull that in. think the body line needs to come over a little bit. Oogie boogie. Yeah, okay. And now we can put the E here. And then let's draw this B in. Making the bottom of the B bigger so that we have more room to get the tail through. Okay, I'm gonna draw these other letters here. I think I'm gonna bring the G up and make it a little bit smaller so this just sort of flows upwards. Okay. All right, let's figure out this tail. So I'm thinking it'll curve down and then maybe like that. Drawing the whole thing helps me sort of figure out the sizing. Erase that part. Finish the rest of the B like that. Okay. Now the tail, it's got those little spike jobbers. So I'm just gonna draw those in loosely. So I think what we'll do here is have it start to go into the center, so that it can sort of make sense when it pops back up. Okay, oogie boogie. All right, we're ready to do a tight version. And then maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to color. So bring down transparency. I'm gonna switch over to the classic anchor from my Richard Palico set. Smoothing to the moon. Let's do a tight version. A little too big. All right, so I'm going to oval out the eyes a little bit more, and then exaggerate that cheek just a wee bit more, and also sort of curve it a little bit on that one, I think, just to add a little bit more expression. I like that the eyes are a little wonky. I don't love that little bit of a tangent there where the nostril lined up. I want to see if I can find a comfortable spot for it to. That's a little better. And then this one can be a little less shut. And then let's just do a quick little highlight. All right. Got these little fold jammers. This front of the face. Now, if you're sitting there at home watching this and being like, hey, that's not what iguanas look like, yeah, I know. But like, well, I don't know actually. I'm not that familiar with them, as I mentioned. So this is what they look like in my little world. Stylize these nostrils a little bit more so they're not just circles. And then just sort of put some of these little scales in without it being too much, just enough to sort of, I don't know. And now I'm going to, I think I'm gonna put one of these spikes a little bit lower and then the rest can go behind. the head so they look like they're going back. I still kind of like having one over there a little bit. All right, I need to pick up speed because we got a little slow. Try to draw these hands a little bit faster than the rest. I guess it's okay to spend more time on the face because it's like the thing that is going to be a focal point. Oogie. I wonder if like Oogie Boogie was found. I didn't do a follow-up research when I found this yesterday, so I don't know. I'm hoping everything's okay with Oogie Boogie. Okay, I really hope we have time. Time to get to some color. Alright, let's draw this foot thing. Exaggerate these toesies a little bit. And then I'm just gonna draw this body in one line and then come in and fix the stuff that it crossed out. Meaning these little spikies. There's another one. Okay, let's get this leg there. Let's just see if we can bang out some of this while we're here. Boom, boom. This tail. Okay, I think I'm trying to come up with a solution that'll make it faster. I'm getting a little spazzy, making some stray marks. Not what I want to do. Came in here talking a big game, saying that 20 minutes is an eternity. Turns out it's not. Could have done these like the O's as Oogie Boogie's eyes or something. That would have been fun. Okay, so let's pull this tail in. Pull this over like that. Like that. Let's erase stuff. Oogie boogie, oogie boogie. Okay, let's like that. Erase that overlap. All right, we got to get these like spiky things in. I think I'm gonna do a new layer because it might make things easier. What are they? A color? They're like white, obviously. They couldn't be black, because that would make things easier. Okay, so let's see if we can do something better here to have this start to look more like it's rotating in. Whatever. Okay. Oh, it's on a different layer. Well, while we're here, these last ones don't look very good. So let's try to fix those real quick. Okay, back to this layer. Let's erase some of this extra stuff. Okay, let's fix whatever we did there. Okay, let's merge these down. We don't have spikes on Oogie Boogie on its top. What is it? Okay. So I'm trying to make them look like they're going back so they can just sort of like disappear behind him. If Oogie Boogie's in him, then I think we need a little bit more of these rogue scales. All right, let's see if we can do a little color here. Let's set this as a reference layer. Let's make a new layer below. We'll just straight up grab Oogie Boogie's color situation here. Bring that up. And then he's got a lighter head. Maybe we'll use the darker green on the eye things to exaggerate those. Let's come back in, grab this. We got a minute left. We missed an arm. We'll color the things are white, but they're not really white. We'll make them like this color. Why on earth do we put things like this to color? There's so many. Okay. Let's fix this. I think I don't know. There it is. I mean, it's something. I don't know what I expected. I think if we filled in, I think the counters of the letters need to be filled in. But I guess what needs to happen now is I need to recreate it in 10 minutes. A lot of the time comes from planning, so maybe 10 minutes will be fine. Maybe it's not gonna make it harder. Maybe we'll get further. Who knows? Start. Okay. So let's start with Oogie Boogie eyes. Oogie Boogie big eyes. They're already not good eyes, but okay. So I'm gonna just come in here. Can't really look at it the whole time. I'm gonna draw this mouth part. I don't know how panicky I need to be here. It's actually kind of looking funnier the way I drew it. These eyes. We'll stick with the exaggerated eyes thing on one side. That, and then these things come in like that, and then pull that down, go like that, and then let's erase some of this stuff. Okay, and then erase this. I like this like overhang on the face a little bit. What is happening? Accidentally activated another layer. Okay, we can do details afterwards. So the next thing is, let's get these Oogie Boogie letters in here. So I'm just gonna have to wing it. I need to turn the smoothing up a little bit. I'm getting a little wild. Like that. And then big B, my sizing is way off. Gotta make the B smaller. Like that. Get these two O's in. Get the Oogie. And then get this body to come up like this. And then, like, this is smaller space. Maybe it'll be funnier with this exaggeration. And then just noticing that it doesn't line up the way it did on this one, but I don't know if we have time to come in and fix that. So we're just gonna have him sit in a different spot. We'll have the tail come through. I think I'm just gonna keep going like with this messy approach, and then see if just cleaning it up afterwards makes for a better situation. So I don't know. Let's see if we can polish this turd. Gotta make sure that the O reads right. Like maybe the top of this B is too tall. That might be fine. I can't decide if redrawing this tighter or just erasing overlap stuff is faster, but I guess I'm doing this. Too late now. Maybe this will help me with my time blindness, because as someone with ADHD, one of my biggest things is time blindness. I just have no sense of time at all. So maybe this is like training for that. I gotta fix this G. It doesn't really read like a G right now. I gotta have this bottom part come up a little bit lower, so I'm thinking like that. That's not good either. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some counters on this one. The legibility. So just fill these in. Oh, I forgot we have reference layers on. Release reference. Gotta make sure that doesn't look like a D counter. Okay. I guess we gotta fix this thing, this G, since we're doing counters. It just looks bad. I don't know. I don't think we have time to do much to make it less shitty, but maybe going into color will help. I'm not even gonna bother using like a reference layer because it just needs help everywhere. So I'm gonna color directly on this layer and then try to use it to buy us time to like fix it. Maybe we'll do the spikes as a color, and that way we could really draw it on top of it, I think. Okay, we'll stick with the hot pink lettering, and we gotta like manually do this G here because we missed that closing that shape. And then this looks like something that was done in Microsoft Paint. I think I might throw a little bit of a Hail Mary attempt by doing something different. My plan, I'll tell you in a second when I can breathe, because right now I gotta get this on here and I can't do both. Okay, first I need to come in here and not like that. All right, we gotta bring that black in. Okay, I'm wondering if we use like a gritty something to like lean into this, it might not look as bad. So I'm gonna grab the magic wand and I'm gonna turn off contiguous so I get all the black, and then I'm gonna go onto a new layer and I'm just gonna grab, let's just use a razor brush. We'll use 90% black coverage, fill this in, duplicate that. It's a little too thin too, but whatever. Now I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna select this, and then on this new layer, oh god, okay, green. Here's that too, 100%. Like this, deselect. Back here, this one, this, new layer, magenta, 300%, like this. Okay, deselect, turn this line work back on, and then I'm gonna like shift it or something, multiply. I don't know, it's something. It sucks. Is that really all I can do in 10 minutes? Oh, I hated that. All right, 2 minutes, go. Okay, my plan is to oogie the boogie first. I'm like gonna go in, just color in, I think. Apparently I'm going smaller this time. Maybe this was not great of an idea either. Okay, oogie boogie. And grab this green, and we're gonna block the head in, and then this body, leg, get that, this other one, and then the tail is coming through, like that. Can we fill that in? Okay, we did. All right, now let's on top, let's oogie these boogies over here. brush is too big. I don't know what we're doing. Oh my god, we're already at 2 minutes? This sucks. Come on! What? What is that? What am I doing this for? Who is this for? Who is this challenge for? I don't know if this is good for me. Let me know in the comments if you think I should still be doing this shenanigans, because I'm not sure. I can't tell if it's fun. It sounds fun before I do it, but then when I do it, not so much. All right. If you want me to do another one of these, give me a suggestion for what to draw, and I'll think about it. Okay. Bye.